Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU for the Three Mountains, playing as Ryukyu. I took a bit of a break from my last recording session. Give you guys a chance to kind of catch up because I got a little ahead of you guys. By a little, I mean a lot. You guys are still a bit behind me, but we're getting there. We're getting there. And I do appreciate the comments that I have been receiving and some of the suggestions and so on. Obviously, some of it's a bit late, but I don't want to discourage people from continuing to do so. I'm trying to think how best to proceed from here. There are a few major powers left in the game that we really do need to break. The first and the foremost absolutely is going to be the Ottomans. They are the primary threat to my ability to win this game, or get the achievement before the end of the game, I should say. Mainly because we're going to have to do several wars with them, and there's going to be some long peace treaties, but I can always CB truce break if I have to. Also, if they get some allies, I can try to attack allies and reset truce timers with them, which can certainly help. So I'm not feeling super pinched yet, but we do need to be considering how we're going to attack the Ottomans in the near-ish future. Castile still has several major colonies that we need to deal with. Portugal has several major colonies that we need to deal with. England is who I was planning on attacking next, though now I'm debating whether that's actually a smart idea. Because while we do have the ability to land troops up in Gaeldom and get down to London, and that is nice, it's going to be very difficult for me to get to his colonies to get the rest of the war score that I need to really take what I want, partly because Castile is in my way. If we were to, say, attack Castile first, that might make things a little bit easier. Might. Aragon is not really much of a colonial power as much as it is a regional power, and I'm fairly confident we'll be able to take him down, though it will take a little time. France, we've already beaten up once, and I will happily continue to do so again in the future. Russia has been split, and while they still will have a lot of troops, they are not a major threat, so we should be able to deal with them. I totally forgot that I took this province, and I never did give it off to Kazakh. Hello. That's awkward. So Ottomans, when do I want to attack the Ottoman? Now, one thing I'm pretty confident of is we can have a much, much larger army than him. Granted, yes, my force limit is almost double, but we don't have as double his troops. We also don't have as much manpower. I am training up a few new armies, but it would be a little difficult. Now, with the vassal swarm, he should be easy, but most of my vassals are way over here and would take a very long time to get to him. So I would have to kind of expect to be on my own if I'm going to be attacking the Ottomans next. I have no diplomats, you say. Well, we did just finish up some wars and stuff with France and so on. We're trying to get Timbuktu and Tripura as a quick little vassal just for the sake of it. Yeah. So what I'm wondering is, instead of fighting England, because it's going to be very difficult to get the colonial nations, maybe we should fight Castile. And Castile, of course, is allied to Portugal, so we'll fight them in the process. We could also fight Brittany, too, but that would become a bit of a pain. I think I'd rather avoid bringing Breton Canada in just because it's going to distract my colonial nations a little bit more than I'm willing to accept. But if we fight Castile, we can try to break them up, try to get some more presence in the New World. Maybe they eventually find their colonial nations break free. Same with Portugal, do some damage to them, take a bit more of Africa. And if we can get a bridge over to the 13 colonies in Newfoundland, that's going to make things a lot easier for me to take on England. If I do that now, that would give me some time to start preparing for a fight against the Ottomans. Ideally, in order to fight the Ottomans effectively, I'd like to have far better land borders leading up to them so my vassals are able to actually get to the Ottomans. And to that extent, fighting Persia could make some sense. So what I'm thinking I do, I want to get to the war with the Ottomans probably within the next 10 years. What I'm going to do is start preparing my troops to fight Castile. Not England this time around. And while we are doing that, we're going to be training up as many troops as we can and sending them up to the borders of Persia and the Ottomans. If the Ottomans declare on somebody like, let's say, Russia and get distracted in a bigger war, we can attack them. If they do not, we will attack Persia, get more land borders, more vassals on their borders, so it'll be a little bit easier logistically to fight them in the future. Then we will fight the Ottomans. But ideally, by I think 1705 at the latest, I do want to fight them. Okay, you guys are taking too much stupid attrition, so let's back you up. Did I not have armies up here? I thought that I did. Apparently not. I think I was prepping my troops to go and fight Russia, which sounds good in theory. But we have a truce with them until 1697. I could attack Sweden to bring them in, but then I have to fight a lot of other people. Milan and Lübeck. Milan seems small, but they'll actually be a little bit annoying to deal with. So I'm not feeling super eager to go and kill Sweden at the moment, and I don't necessarily need to kill Russia, but I do need to break the colonial powers that is Castile, so we can come back to that later. How is our unrest looking? We have a fair bit. I'm going to go ahead and start sending these troops over this way. Where did my big navy go? I got to find all my troops again because I took too long of a break and I've lost track. Okay, so you guys are up over here with 20 more troops. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to send you over to Gascony. We're going to drop these guys off here. I think we can do some serious damage to Castile. Heck, Aragon might even decide to declare a separate war and get involved. What other armies do I have, though? Hang on. Let's see. You're up there. You can stay. You're down there. We have plenty of troops here in Ryukyu and Colombia. So you're going to go kill these separatists, but the rest, honestly, should go and get in position to deal with the colonial powers. Well, I say that. Actually, Brazil is technically a major target. Not even technically. It is a major target. We could go get them. It's not a bad idea. I'm going to go ahead and start sending some armies that direction. The colonial powers should be able to handle a lot of this stuff, and I think they can handle New Castile. Yeah, this is the other thing right here. These guys would just get murdered. We'll try to put down a little bit of unrest, but I don't anticipate it's going to do much. We're going to have some new Scottish separatists fire in the near-ish future. Okay, who else we got? You're moving because you're taking attrition. You guys will need to get deployed down to Gascony. We're training up a couple of armies over here. I do remember doing that. Still 5 years ahead of time on tech. We could go for the Imperial Conquest to reduce years of separatism. Is there any reason not to just go ahead and do this? I don't need the prestige, but years of separatism to kind of make it easier to just maintain things at home and not worry as much about rebels is probably a good thing. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Screw it. It's fine. We should probably pop the Golden Age right before the Age of Revolutions fires, or right before I attack the Ottomans to get that extra 10% morale of armies bonus. I think that'll make things a little bit easier. Cuban Pretender Rebel. Gosh dang, these stupid rebels. There's always so many. I probably don't need you force marching, to be honest. Take your time. I hate rebels. Such an annoying thing. Part of it's because I never did pick up any, oh, we're already training armies over here. Well, we'll train another one. I never did pick up any of the idea groups that will reduce unrest, like humanist ideas or religious ideas. End hostilities. The state is triumphant. He gets 20 absolutism, maximum absolutism. It's pretty good for you, ain't it? All right, we do have to be a little bit cautious about these guys running around and killing my new stacks as they spawn. Don't you do what you're doing. Where are you going? You're going over there? I imagine you need to go over here as well. Let's just get the troops together. We gotta go kill rebels and get prepared. You are also going to come over here. And we are going to try to blitz across Portuguese Brazil. If I can separate piece Portugal out, that would obviously be optimal. Let's see. These troops in Norway don't need to be here, so we're going to transport them over to Gascony as well. That's the purpose of this fleet, after all, is to transport people around. Now we have to be mindful of our manpower. We could try going for some states. Brittany and Poitou, for example, actually would make some very good states. Let's spend some of our admin power to do exactly that. That's pretty good. Okay. It's a lot of developments that will eventually be added onto the pile. Anything I can do with my estates? Could demand the admin support now. And I'll do so, and then I will make a generous donation to make them like me. Diplo support sounds pretty good, too. Of course, they're going to be very upset at me, but we'll do that. And is there any major trade port that we want to give off to them? Sure. 43 development, that's a bit much. Kind of like keeping that for myself. 9 development, I can give this to the merchants and make them happier. I can give Aquitaine. No, I can't. That is not mine. This would make them very, very happy, it's true, but it also would give them a lot of extra influence, which I don't feel the need to do right now. A lot of reformed. It's really weird to see France as a reformed country. I mean, it's cool. I really like to see the Christian branches kind of do new things every game. It's fun. Okay. So let's see. We were training up some new troops over in Russia as well in preparation for dealing with them. Don't need to influence Lithuania anymore. Tripura, did we finish with you? Where are my diplomats? Freaking heck, we're still training up so many. Tripura, hello. Tributaries, no. But I will offer you military access. We could influence the nation, but why spend the money? We can just do this right now. Timbuktu. I can influence you. Gets them up to 143 opinion, so if I give them an alliance, they should be willing to become my vassal as of next month, I guess? Where do I have more rebels that want to fire? I know that I have a lot in my own lands personally that they want to join up and fight me. Let's see, these trade ships can actually go protect trade in Malacca. Who are you? We have a couple more that we missed. Let's continue doing that. You guys, let's put down rebels in both of these lands so they don't fire. Okay, they're in the negative again. Let's see, there's some over here that could be a problem. Where'd you guys come from? Something I annexed, I'm sure. I have a couple more heavies, too. I'm not really sure what to do with them at the moment. These 30 troops are... Oh. Gosh. What navy's on the way to pick these guys up? The wrong one, undoubtedly. Let's build another transport. And actually, we'll go ahead and take the 3 heavies and send them to join over here. I meant to transport an army with the intention of putting down these rebels here in Africa because they're becoming a problem. But I failed to do so. So joke's on me. French separatists, I kind of knew that was going to happen. Shun and Usagi need to be punished. I swear I'm getting carpal tunnel, by the way, just by playing all this stuff. My wrist keeps hurting. I can't do anything to you. And having to just use my middle index finger, scrolling through the list of vassals is becoming a problem. Oh, come the heck on. Was that necessary, though, for real? All right, tell you what. You guys, we're going to instead move you over here. Okay, so we're going to lose a troop. I'm trying to train up some more reinforcements over here, but it's taking some time. Let's get these guys up here. 39,000 is a lot. Could afford some Diplotech, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. Tripura, one less province that we are going to have to deal with in a war. And also, technically, one more fort that maybe Bengal has to worry about later. Boom. More separatists, because there's never enough. God, I hate them so much. Yeah, I'm getting a harsh reminder as to why I often do prefer to get some level of humanist and or religious ideas. Just maintaining the state, especially when you're so sprawled out, is such a pain. Tondo, where are you? Seppuku, thank you. Timbuktu, we should be able to send you an alliance offer. And that should get me up to what I was looking for. Perfect. You know, I forgot that I actually wanted to not vassalize Tripura when I did. Because we could have had 2 allies, technically, that love me. And that would have finished off a mission. We can continue with our quality ideas, and we probably ought to. Definitely ought to. Artillery combat ability, then just lots of discipline. Certainly a good thing for me. What does Ethiopia think of me? They don't like me nearly enough. Delhi? No. Well, once again, I've kind of made it difficult for me to get my mission with trustworthy allies done. And I could have gone for things like acquiring subjects and creating a fleet and dominating trade and expanding overseas. I mean, it's mostly trade power stuff, so it's not like it's a huge deal. But I would have preferred to just simply have it. Alright, we can take on this overwhelming odds, right? The answer is yes. I definitely want to have the 10% discipline ASAP. France loses spy network. I didn't realize you were spying on me. How rude. Alright, we're training up some new troops over there, so that'll be fine. You guys kill them. Still training these guys up. They are about to move and probably intercept some troops and kill them, so the sooner I can get these guys together, the better. And sure enough, he did go and kill somebody. Told you that would happen. And he's coming after me, oddly enough. Well, I can get some reinforcements in here, sure. Can't say I understand why you're doing that. Put a general in charge, make that easy, and you're dead. Okay. Well, let's unsiege all of that. I don't know why I keep checking the tech stuff. I know that I can't do anything with it right now. Alright, we should have some more troops on Zewe. I want to transport you guys over here still. But I can't until we get to my own land, apparently. Have we finished training up that new ship? Nope. Oh, they're in this province. Min separatists. Actually, that is relevant. That did fire in my land. Let's go kill him. Okay. Gosh, it's so difficult to maintain this stupid empire. Okay, go unsiege all of that. You guys are going to get together with a big army. And then we're going to go kill the Kilwin separatists with all their stupid years of separatism nonsense. Religious zealots are going to rise up in Yamasee. Where the heck is that? Right over here? Alright. I can get my army in charge over here and just kill them instantly. Fire. Catholic zealots. Doesn't matter. We do get a free Shinto province over here, which is fun. Meow is attacking somebody. Okay. Yo. I mean, we are definitely getting a lot of monarch points whenever we just sit around and do nothing. Okay. I don't know how many more troops we have to deal with over here, but once all the troops are trained up, that's when I'm going to go and kill Castile. So Timbuktu, I guess we're just going to go ahead and vassalize you now. And I'm going to pull the diplomats off. So that's a couple more people I don't have to worry about. England, can I even threaten a war? There's a truce between us, so the answer to that is no. Do we even have a truce with Castile? Thank God we don't. Because otherwise that would have been a big pain. Aragon, since when are you allied? They're not. Oh, but I think Aragon is guaranteeing their independence. That's an odd choice. So maybe there is a good excuse to attack Portugal instead, but we have a truce with them because I threatened war, not thinking that I was going to have to worry about it. What if I attacked Aragon? I'd have to fight my ally, Bohemia, which I'd also do not want to do, and we also have a truce with them because I threatened war. Okay, Ottomans are at war with Russia. Wait, this is the opportunity I was kind of looking for. Okay, you know what? Maybe we do go to war with the Ottomans now. Wasn't planning on it, but maybe we do. We could call in Bohemia. We can't call in Ethiopia because they are massively in debt. Also, they like the Ottomans. Delhi, they like the Ottomans, and it would destabilize them. Timbuktu is not my actual ally. They're about to be a vassal, so they will join. Not that that matters. Okay, so we could do that. I don't want to co-belligerize Bengal, because then we'd have to fight Delhi. Yeah, I mean, we have to fight the Ottomans now. This is a great opportunity. Transoxiana, do you have any extra allies? You do not, so we could co-belligerize you. And Fizan, way down over here. You don't really matter. You are allied to Songhai, which I don't really feel like dealing with, because then we're kind of spreading myself a little bit thin. So we're going to get some troops in position. So, wait a minute. How best am I going to do this? I didn't have my troops ready yet. I guess we can declare the war and just sort of sit behind forts and wait until our guys get in position. He did just declare this war. Do I not have this set to best guess? I'm not getting any notifications when the Ottomans do things. Yeah, I need that. Alright, hang on. So, we'll get our troops together over there. Change of plans. You're going to come over here. We should be able to charge across Russia, possibly. We'll take some time on this war. Mainly because, can Can I walk over here? I totally can. Mainly because I know that it'll take a long time for my vassals to get to the Ottomans' land, but over time, they should be able to do that. I mean, yeah, this is a perfect opportunity. I cannot forego it. I wanted to kill Castile, but priorities being what they are, the Ottomans have to die, and if they're distracted with Russia, who has like 200,000 troops, then this is a great opportunity for me. And it's a fresh war, so I know they're going to be distracted on multiple fronts. And if I can call in Bohemia, even better. So do we do it now, or do we wait until we have some more troops in position? I'm trying to think where else I can deploy. I definitely do not want to engage his navy. They will be too strong. I don't know if I'm going to get military access. He might ask for it through like Tunis and stuff, and I can go get Fezzan and then attack from down this way. I definitely would like to have troops coming up through Africa. And we could do that, but it'll take some time. Freaking separatists, I swear to God, get out of here. Alright, Brittany has accepted white peace with Norway. I wasn't aware anything was going on. There's the war. Rebels broke Baumanus, that's fun. And nothing else here really matters. This is Vijayanagar's problem, I don't care. Transoxiana will have a few troops, which will be annoying. I'm going to go ahead and get these guys up here with the intention of knocking out allies while we get ready to swarm the Ottomans. Do I not really have any other armies? You guys honestly are no longer as necessary, because you're not going to get to do anything. Have you guys sit back. I wish sometimes that theaters were a thing like they are in Hearts of Iron 4, so I could sort my troops more easily. Like, for example, if I were able to get military access through, I don't know, France and Ulm, I'd be able to march in through the Ottomans using this route. I also might eventually be able to do some naval transporting. You guys all need to start moving up here. We're going to kill Kilwa. Let's get a general in charge with some maneuver so you go faster. And then, yeah, we'll approach the south through Ethiopia. Unless, hang on, are there more? There are freaking more rebels over here. You know, I'm going to keep a single army over here because I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with the rebels. I'm getting so peeved every time I see them. Okay. I think we're just going to go for it, right now. I mean, I could threaten a war with them, and they would probably give up, because now they realize they're in a bad spot. Usually a good sign for me. I couldn't even try to enforce peace, but... why bother? This is going to be a long war. Is there anyone else I want to threaten in the meantime, like Castile? Let me ask, do you have any forts that I would like to take from you? For example, if I could ask for Burgos on behalf of Gascony, that'd be one thing. Now, I don't think Gascony will have asked for that, so that'll be a straight-up no. But are there any forts that you have in North America, or South America even, either one, that I could take from you? Not there. Because it's going to be a little bit. It's going to be a little bit. We might as well. So how about, for example, proper Mexico? Yes, that would be a good fort to just take from him, make wars in the future go a little bit faster. Mexico. I demand it. Give me. I have truces with everybody else. But I was thinking I might end up attacking Portugal instead anyway, so... Russia. I can't threaten a war with you because we have a truce. Sweden, I could threaten a war since I'm not going to fight you for a few years. We'll fight Russia first. I'm going to ask for Savalax so I have a little bit more land border access. Okay. Denmark. Just seeing what I can get here. Hang on. We got a second while we deploy. Let's just try. Brittany declares war on Blackfoot. Evolution of arms, not worth the money. I mean, I want it, I really do, but I can't justify it. Truce with them. Lubeck, Bremen, Liège, Burgundy, Aragon. Just checking. Not Scotland. I might as well threaten Bengal because we're about to fight them again anyway. And it's just going to reset the truce. So we might as well just take something for freaking free. Although he does refuse on almost everything. Manipur I could demand. Sadia, do you have any forts up there? Where's Manipur? Just looking for forts. One here? No. You do have a manufactory we could take, though. Who the heck? Manipur, we get this? No, I'm going to ask for it on behalf of Sadia. We're just going to take Sadia itself again, which I feel like we've taken multiple times and somehow keeps disappearing. I suppose the only other thing we could do is try going for some sort of border access along the coast, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's just do this. Get a single free province so I don't have to worry about it. Anybody else? Baumanes I can threaten. Let's get another diplomat. No. No. No, no, no. Okay. I think that's all we can take from them at the moment. Maybe Songhai. I can get a claim from you. There we go. Yeah, let's get a free thing from you. Okay. Okay. So we've taken almost this entire video of doing absolutely nothing because guess what? That is sort of how these things work. Nonetheless, we are going to declare our war against the Ottomans, and hopefully we are able to pull in a lot of people. Bohemia adding into this will certainly be helpful. And I think we declare imperialism against the Ottomans, our primary rival. If I can get a really good war in on these guys, we can have some serious fun. Oh, Transoxiana, what do you think you're doing? Your capital's up over here. Alright, so these guys join in on the war. I'm going to tell my vassals to all be supportive. Actually, go into siege mode. Let's see what we can do and how long it takes for them to freaking transport their way over here. Answer, it's going to take a while. But we have to try. How many more troops did I train down here? Jeez. You do actually have military access, so we can get to Fazan. So let's go knock them out. They're pretty minor. Might be able to take them as a Daimyo. The Ottomans, they have to decide at some point, do they want to fight me? Or do they want to fight Russia? Again, for now, I'm going to focus on knocking out allies so that my vassals are not distracted. Bengal also needs to die. You only have a couple of forts, so you should be relatively easy to deal with, but I also don't know how many troops you have at the moment. I mean, this is a big war. The numbers are absolutely in our favor. But that really only works if our vassals end up being, you know, helpful. You still don't have your transport built, huh? Okay. We're going to finish this. I'm going to go down to speed 4. There's too much to pay attention to right now. You're going to come down over here and grab this Ottoman fort. You finally have your 30th transport. We can get something for free up over here. Actually, you could do this too. Tell you what. You go up here. You guys sit tight. You're going to transport over here after all. First Fleet, is that the one that I want? Yes. You're going to be transported over here to deal with these rebels before their separatists become a problem. We're taking attrition because our people are stacking up, even though they probably shouldn't. And we do not currently have access through anybody. I'm really doubting France would give it to me. Nope. Yeah, there's definitely no way I'm going to get military access through the right people here. I'd have to do something funny like get military access through Aragon and Milan, then transport over here, hopefully out of range of the Ottomans so they don't want to get involved. There's things we could do there. The sooner I can get my military power up so that I can get the extra discipline, the better. Most definitely. We are still focused on military power. I can't promote anybody at the moment. Yes, this is going to be a big and fun war. But again, if we do really well here, this is my primary rival being taken down a few pegs, which is going to make my life that much easier. Probably want to have a general over here. Somebody who's not going to get quickly stack wiped by Bengal, you know, by accident, because I'm not paying attention. Okay. One thing we could possibly do is march through Russia, see if we can find some weak stacks of Ottoman troops who've already fought Russia, and try to assist Russia in stacking them in some way. That could be good. It really comes down to, are the Ottomans going to turn their attention primarily to me, or no? Having Bohemia involved in this is certainly going to be nice. Definitely like that idea. I'm going to go ahead and spend some time improving relations with some of our allies for a little while. I would like to, one, be able to call them in on more wars in the future, but also just go ahead and finish that mission. For that, I need people to love me. We should also double-check, are there any other people we are going to want to turn into vassals in the future? Blackfoot is the only one who would accept. I don't even know where they are. There they are. These guys, they're being killed by Brittany right now, so I find that unlikely, to say the least. Okay. I did, by the way, start up a colony here in Tsutina. We're going to go ahead and recall my colonists and get started more on this. The primary goal being, of course, to start up a colonial nation up here in Canada so that when I do fight Brittany, I can demand they just give up all of Canada. Send a colonist over here again. And just keep doing some of that. All right. So we want to knock out Transoxiana. We want to knock out the allies. Ethiopia, my ally, just went bankrupt. They are actually in a bad sort. Coptic zealots. No, but the Jews are in charge. I kind of liked that they were in charge. I want to keep it that way. Oh, well. It won't be that way forever. Anyway, all right. So this is a good place to end this video. Again, not a lot happened, but potential for a lot to happen. And we'll see how much we can split them up. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, then I ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.